Me, Jay, here, gonna rant, because this person thoroughly annoys me. He's up there, Tyler Henry, everything, so you're about to hear some stuff. But first, I have to make a brief little plea or announcement or whatever. Several people have been unsubscribed to my channel, so make sure that you are subscribed, all right? I don't know what's going on. People's comments aren't showing up, so you might want to make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment, and hit the post notifications, because apparently the algorithm, if you don't do all that, then my testicles literally explode inside my body, and, I don't feel like pulling out, a Caitlyn Jenner, and not just yet. Anyway, let's talk about this little douchebag. You see his face. As soon as I saw his face, not knowing fully a little bit of what he did, not knowing fully what he did, he's one of those that immediately it's just like, please punch me. Please punch my fat little face with my mushroom haircut. He's a 20-year-old TikToker, streamer. I don't get those Kick. I don't get what's the other one? Twitch and watchmyanus.com. I don't know. I mean, I get the last one. It's kind of good. You ever see what Asian girl can fit up there and then squirt out of her pink stink? You know what I mean? But okay. But this guy, first of all, he's 21, right? He looks 10. Like you. And I don't mean that in a good way. I mean that you look like if somebody of age had relations with you, they should be on the list. Female or male. I don't know what he's into. But he's a pranker. He's a pranker. He likes to go and he likes to prank people. And by pranking people, what I saw of his pranks is him going around the malls, doing stupid noises, saying stupid things with security, keep that in mind, with big, usually black security guys, huge, who then, when the person gets mad, I mean, he'll walk by a person and be like, something that takes a lot of talent and has made him a lot of money. We are doomed. This is the apocalypse, I'm telling you. When he is one of these people that was influential, if you subscribe to him and you subscribe to me, get out of here. Get the hell, I don't want your subscription. I don't want anything to do with you. I want you to suck on the end of an exhaust pipe. All right, that's what I want from you. So he goes around doing stuff, and a few times he's even like touched people, and then he does the worst, just the biggest puss move that you could ever do. He stands literally behind his bodyguard, this big hulking dude. What? Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? He's not gonna do anything, you little bitch. You know why? Because you're a puss. And of course the person's not going to do anything. They got a 6'4" guy standing there that is basically, if you think you're doing something, I know you're a security guard, you're big, but you're a whore. And you know why you're a whore? This little guy is your pimp. How can you hold your head high at dinner when they ask, what'd you do today? Well, I'm pimped out by this, little 12-year-old looking TikTok kid. He makes me beat people up and he gives me very, very little money for it. He ain't getting you a lot of money. Look at his house. Look at yours. I'll bet you there's a big discrepancy there. But that's your pimp. You are a bitch. You are doing bitch moves for somebody else who is giving you money. You are acting out of pocket, out of character for a little white boy giving you money, giving you a little bit of coin. That makes you a hoe. All right? So just wear, the lipstick and, the fur coat and, the stuff that you should. I mean, if you ask them to dress in high heels and do this, they do it. I'm guaranteeing you right now they do it. I have no respect for these men whatsoever. And so there was even one where he was at a party, of course, just there to be annoying. And he says something. He starts basically a fight, another fight. He starts with a grown-ass man, and the security punches the guy in the face. And he's acting like he did something. I would love to meet you. I would love to meet you without your security. And I would love you to walk by me in a mall and try some shit. I would pray, please, Jesus, make that happen. I have two things in life I pray to Jesus to. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, is that I would meet this little douchebag and he'd start some shit when no one's around. Because, by the way, he's been ran up on when he's by himself. People are like, oh, you think you're cute and everything? They caught him, filling up his I don't know what it is, his Porsche or super expensive McLaren or whatever it is car. They ran up to him and said, "Oh yeah, you think you're bad now?" He bitch-tailed it so fast, I think his tampon fell out when he ran into his car. Where's the tough dude? What's up with that? Where's the tough dude? You skunk pussy whore. Anyway, I'm gonna get so canned off YouTube. So it all culminated in this past week where he is driving 90 miles an hour. Someone actually clocked it, like on the dash. Another channel did. I want to say double toasted. You got to give shout outs to people. They're huge, but I'm nobody. But I'm just saying. At 90 miles an hour. He is meanwhile literally not looking at the road, filming himself. He's got his best friend in the car seat next to him, or a friend. You know, do you really have friends? But first of all, what is your mental capacity if you're friends with a person, like a sociopath like this? Do you think he cares about you? Do you think he cares anything about you? Either you're giving him really, really good head, or he's giving you really good head, or he's giving you some chump change you just to hang around. This is the kind of guy you got to pay for friends. There's no way you have friends in real life. I guarantee you have no friends in real life. You are just a little douche nozzle. So anyway, crusty douche nozzle. You know, with the kind of freaking snotty vaginal discharge still on it. That's what you are. So, hey, you wanted me back. I'm back. So he's driving super fast, and sure enough, now what do you think happens when one of those sports cars? I've been in an Aston Martin, not mine, of course. You know, one of my friends happens to be wealthy, and there's certain things I know about these cars. I would never buy one even if I was rich, and because if it sprinkles out, you are gonna hydroplane. These cars are not meant for that shit. They are meant for Arizona, I guess LA if it's not raining. But they're so low to the ground, that anything. Like a speed bump, like a pothole in the city, it's wiped out. I don't know why anybody would want these cars. I guess it's a thing, but like I said, maybe if you live down in the desert, fine. So he's speeding. Boom! He hydroplanes, that's what he's calling it, and spins out of control. And I think he hit a guardrail. He didn't hit anybody else. Thank Christ he didn't hit anybody else. He could have killed somebody. Now, let me set the scene. Go watch the video of him crashing his car. He crashes his car, and you see white smoke fill up everywhere. Did he drop the phone and say, "Oh my God, are you okay?" to his friend? No. No, people come rushing to help him, and he's still holding his phone like, oh my God, I can't believe my car. Oh my whatever, McLaren, whatever the fuck it is. My douche-mobile, I can't, oh dude, bro, this is so not cool. It's raining out. He's pulled out the window by passers-by. They made a mistake there. You should have pulled him out the window and thrown him over the overpass. That's what you should have done. His friend, he then gives his friend, who's, by the way, bleeding and had to get stitches for the gash in his head. Hold the camera. You have to be the cameraman. Were we not just in an accident at 90 miles an hour because you weren't watching the road and you were sitting there on your phone? I was in an accident with one of my best friends. I didn't tape it. My first thought wasn't to Stevie. You all remember, but the car was totaled. We got hit head on. I wasn't on a phone. I wasn't recording crap. My first thought wasn't, Steve, stop your whining about your back that's almost broken and me being a little bloody and you've got some blood running down you. Please tape this. Don't be a bitch. This car is going to blow up any second, but just can you at least just hold it? I know you're shaking. We'll fix it later. I'll find some stabilization app or something like that. No, he gets out and he's all like worried about his car and he keeps going on and on about his car. He goes to the hospital and takes a selfie of him, who is completely fine, by the way. That shows you that God has a very strange sense of humor. Completely fine. It didn't look like anything was wrong with him. And his friend in the back, getting stitched up and kind of just like laying there half dead. His friend could have been there with his jaw hanging halfway off, and he still would have been worried about his car. He gets banned from Kick, live stream, AsianCuckolds.com, whatever site hosts him. He gets kicked off. And, he freaking loses it and starts going on, I forgot what platform he's on. He begs for money to get a new car. Not a new Ford, not a new something to get him around, but to get a new sports car. And dum-dums, stupid people, who I can only imagine inhaled some leaking gas in their house beforehand, started giving him roses, which is like money or whatever like this on whatever website it was. And I'm pretty sure they've already paid for his car back. How about sell your house? You have this huge mansion. Why do you need it? You're not talented. You're not likable. You're barely human. I don't know. He's got this girlfriend, you know, supposedly his girlfriend. I mean, you know, rent a whore. I'm not saying it's a real thing, but there's no way, because she loves him because he's so adorable. And if she did love him, I'd question, why do you want somebody who looks like a 10-year-old? Really? Are you like one of those teachers or something like that weird? But it just amazes me that he's just not the only one. He's the tip of the iceberg. But they keep coming back like herpes. And these channels keep letting them come back. You know, he should not be on YouTube. He should not be on Kick. He should not be on, what's the other one? StreamYard, whatever the hell it is. I forget. I keep forgetting that one. Twitch. He should not be on Twitch. He should not be allowed on any. And the police should look into his ass. He'd take the whole thing. He was driving reckless. His friend should sue the shit out of him. He probably paid him off, but I mean, maybe that's the best thing. I don't know. I just can't. I can't believe the level of, you know, Gen Z lately has decided. I saw there was this trending thing about Gen X said they had to like fight Gen Z. You know, Gen X has pretty much been out of the whole Gen Z versus Boomer thing. You know, we're not Boomer. I hate to break it to you. Boomers are older than us. They were our parents. But Gen Z just, you know, kind of listing why they're the best. I'm not seeing it. Really not. These are your heroes and idols in your generation. These are. We didn't have the best always in mind, but we didn't have psychopaths who ran people off the road and then demanded they get money for their car back. You know, we didn't have people who thought men could get pregnant. This is your gift to the world. This is your thing. Yeah. So he's a douchebag of epic proportions, and I don't know. I just hope he gets a raging case of chlamydia or something. It's some kind of justice, something. I don't know.